250, I think it is, and also a 2-year plan. So do you had a question? Yes, so if you are interested in knowing more about what the Healing Arts Center is, stay after and just meet us over there in that room. We'll talk a little bit about the Vibroacoustic Lounge, which is a way to take your meditation really deep. And then we will be bringing in an infrared salt spa as well. That's the one that we need a little bit more funds to get it put together to get the space cleared out. But we're going to just start with the Vibroacoustic Lounge. It's all set up. Some of you may have done it before. We brought this in 4 years ago, right before pandemic. We were starting this as a pilot program for a women's veteran program, and it was in conjunction with the Amani Center. And then, of course, COVID happened, and it kind of all went off the rails. So we are back. We're starting this again. So this is a great way for you to support the center. Right now, you're getting these special discounts. So anyone who's interested in seeing about it, see us afterwards. We'll be over there. We'll explain a little, and you could start the free sessions. That'll be kind of first come, first serve, or go online and set up and sign up, and then they're during all through the week. We're doing them basically every day. Also, looking for volunteers to sign up to help man the bed during those times. So it'd be very simple. You'd be welcoming people, you'd be getting them started on the protocol, which we would train you how to do, and then just waiting while they were in that session, and then maybe receiving the next one. And you would get an email for that too. So there is, here's the board. I'm gonna put it in the back. These are all the sessions that you could sign up to man, and when you man one, you'll get a free session yourself. So that's a way to get to use it and support the center and help us to raise funds and just support all the good work we're doing here. So that is a very exciting thing that's starting. So here's some of the other things that are going on, classes and events. We have Eat, Pray, Live, and I believe that is next Sunday, yes. So after service, that is a love donation, and that is led by Reverend Mitch Austin. Some people have done this already. It's a fantastic workshop. So sign up for that or show up for that. And like I said, just give what you can give. We have our teen play date this Friday. So that's a great opportunity for the teens in your life to show up and have some fun in community, in a safe place, in a fun place where they can just be themselves and everyone is welcome. And then our full moon will be February 24th. That's our full moon ritual. We do some meditation, some journaling, we talk about what this particular moon means to you in your life and what's going on, and then usually we'll have a fire and do some moon bathing afterwards. And then we have karaoke night, Friday the 23rd at 6:30, so that is open for everyone. Show up and have such a good time. That also is a love donation basis, so you just throw some money in and have a wonderful time singing with some friends. And then weekly, we have our yoga classes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That's over at the Ballet Center. And then we also have a new class starting, and that is the Art of Spiritual Healing. And that's led by Reverend Pixie DeFore. And that is a year 3 class. So if you're interested in that, you can see Reverend Pixie. She's here. If you've got any questions, then please feel free to ask her. And that is a virtual class via Zoom. And I'm going to bring up Kathy, ministerial intern Kathy Wilson, to talk a little bit about our Saturday morning meditation, which is happening every Saturday now.
Good morning, everyone. So I want to explain a little bit about Saturday. I have chosen to introduce and educate anybody that's interested in learning all the various techniques of meditation. So each week is different. We do 2 20-minute meditations. So we have some education, the meditation, and then a discussion period afterwards. It's from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, and I'd love to see you there. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. And that is also a love offering basis. So that's a great way to step in if you haven't meditated before, or just to add that practice. Great way to start your weekend. All right, so that's it for our announcements. If you haven't already, please silence your phones, and we will take a moment to bless the service. I also want to just say thank you to Reverend Pixie and John DeFore. They picked this lovely podium up for us from another center that was not using it anymore, so we have something really new and beautiful to use on Sunday. And also there's what kind of plant is it? There's like a bamboo plant back there that she picked up also. So just ways to beautify the space. Thank you. Thank you. We love that. All right. So now let's take our moment to bless the service. Settle into your seat. Sit up nice and straight. Receive that cleansing breath in. As we breathe it out into the space together, just bringing the stillness, bringing our connection, our oneness in this space, the Amani Center, where we come together to celebrate our oneness, to remember our oneness, to sing, to meditate, to learn, to grow, to be in community. And so all are so welcome here. And I know that everyone who needs to be here showed up, whether it's online or in the space, listened to that small voice and came to be where they need to be this Sunday morning, and that they will receive the gift for that. And just as we all receive a gift, we also all bring our gifts to each other. And so we are living in this place of flow and community, online and in the space, that is so divine, so energetic, so beautiful. And I know that our speaker, our music, our sound team, all the volunteers who show up to make this possible, setting up chairs, setting up the coffee, doing all the things that need to be done, greeting people as they come in, all are blessed by it and all contribute to this beautiful energy of the Amani Sunday experience. And so with great gratitude for everyone who has shown up, brought their gifts, brought their voice, brought their words, brought whatever it is that's theirs to give today, I just know that you are blessed, that we are blessed by you, and that we lift this community going out beyond our walls to everyone that we touch and meet and speak with after this, with our higher vibration, our higher consciousness, and our open, loving hearts. And so I release this word into the law, knowing that as I speak it, it is done. And together we say, and so it is. All right, and so now I'm going to bring Reverend Sherry up to do our affirmation.
This beautiful affirmation is brought to us by Reverend Pixie Dufour. And I'd like you to do this with intention and focus, and take the words as if they're your words. So we're going to do it 2 times out loud. So you'll speak it out loud. First time, really bringing your attention in. The second time, into your heart. And then the third time, if you'll just listen to my words and take it deeper. Everything I will ever need to know for my highest and greatest good is revealed to me now. Everything I will ever need to know for my highest and greatest good is revealed to me now. Everything I will ever need to know for my highest and greatest good is revealed to me now. And together we say, and so it is.
Now it's time for our meditation. So we're going to lead you in with some music.
Again, another opportunity to bring your awareness into yourself. So make sure your spine is erect.
We're going to start with a song, Reverend Sherry.
Okay, goodbye.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. You have all you need, it's all inside of you. Close your eyes and breathe and know that you are safe. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore. sails in faith and trust that you will arrive. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Float into the mystery. Float into the mystery.
And staying attuned now. Lifting your spine so the energy can move through it easily and effortlessly. Letting your breath be easy and comfortable inside your body. Let it be the compass that moves you deeper, being alert, watching your breath. Letting this beautiful life force that breathes you, gratitude, lifting your smile up a little, pulling that energy up to the third eye. And with watching your breath and using the mantra, Ananda Hum. In breath, Ananda, out breath, Hum. Breath and mantra. Gently keep your attention focused to the third eye. With your eyes gently lifted, Ananda Hum. Ananda Hum. staying in this deep connection, let my words be the words that hum in your own self. Affirmative prayer, bringing into your heart or mind those beings that may need extra help, those situations in our world that appear to be out of order, and the places on the planet that need help. Let us remember together that there is an animating source of all existence in every place, person, and circumstance. It is not broken, doesn't need to be fixed. It is full of life and love and peace and wisdom. And we are all connected to it. And I declare each one of us now knows the way home in our own sacred journey. And that we are a walking blessing, that we take each day as special and are grateful for it. And we walk with care in those circumstances that need our patience and love and peace and light. And rather than see a world broken, we see the light of this existence awakening all beings in all places, bringing them that which they need for their well-being. And so, in every moment, in every breath, we remember presence is not far, but here and now. And so we send out this truth in all the places that are needed and know that it returns whole for each individual and circumstance in the way that is most suitable for the highest spiritual evolution of all. And with deep gratitude, I release this knowing it is done, and together we say, and so it is.
Hello.
Gotta turn back on for this one.
Gotta do a big, yeah. Went to a place. Okay. Back in my body. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. We don't know what's coming, but we can help shape what's ahead. With kindness as our currency, the commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little, oh, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Look up now, people, and keep your ears to the ground. We are the river flowing where generosity abounds. So give a little, oh, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough. Ooh, believe in the power of love. Power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Honeybee serves sweetness only to help the world bloom. Bring it down to the flower, from the flower to the fruit. We could learn a thing or two. So give a little, give a little, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. We don't know what's coming, but we can help shape what's ahead. With kindness as our currency, the Commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little, give a little, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough. Ooh, kindness. Gotta give it away. Ooh, give it, all love. It's love, it's love. Ooh, it's free, it's free, it's free. Whoa, 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 whoa. Power of love.
Oh yeah, I guess it's my turn. How about those Niners? Yeah, I kind of like them. Some of us are not home smoking meat, huh, John? No. Because we got the pregame starting in 25 minutes, and we live 40 minutes away. That's not happening. See how much he loves you guys? Yeah, yeah. So, we had the conversation this morning on the way over. So happy Valentine's month. Y'all celebrate Valentine's? I love Valentine's. Yeah, all the pink and red and crepe paper and yeah. Well, that was from when I was a kid, crepe paper, you know. Another thing. Okay, do we have any birthdays this month? We got Kathy. Who else? We got Sally. Who else? Any other birthdays? Okay, so everybody put your hands up. And so one hand to Sally and one hand to Kathy. And first we're going to do happy birthday. And then we're going to do we are blessing you now. Got it? Okay. Happy. Happy birthday. None of you guys are February 22nd, are you? Okay, that's a good thing. That's a cusp thing. That's like a Pisces Aquarius thing. Really cool people. Okay, did everybody get butterflies and dragonflies today? Okay. So on the back, you have a special little word. You can take it with you. You can put it in your pocket, in your wallet, in your purse, on your altar. Toss it in the can, whatever you want to do. But it's yours, and it's a blessing from John and I. We're so grateful to be here. You're very welcome. All right. So I'm going to take you back into meditation. because we're going to find our prayer. What are we talking about today? What's next? Yeah, we're going to talk about what's next. So we're going to find our prayer. We're going to find our what is next, because it looks a little bit different to everybody depending on what stage in life you're at, right? And what you're doing. So I want you to, John, may I have some noodling, please? Thank you. Yeah, I find that meditation always flows easier with music. Don't you? Yeah, I agree. So I invite you to close your eyes. Turn within to the place of the very most high, that place that will always guide you and direct you. It will always do you right because it is you, it is your higher self. Speaking of which, I want you to focus your attention on the crown chakra, right there on top of your head. And I want you to envision a golden or white, brilliant light that is just pouring into your body. It's just kind of circulating. See this beautiful essence that is powerful and energetic, that it is loving and it is thoughtful and it is well and it is all things that just make you feel good. Just see it running in through your head and down through your neck, splitting out upon your shoulders and down through your arms. Breathing in, breathing out. See this light continue down into your hands. Take a moment to pause here. And if you can, feel a vibration in the fingertips and the palm of the hand. Breathing in, breathing out. See the light coming back up your arms, into the chest cavity, into the heart space, moving down through the torso and the hips, the legs and the feet, pushing out whatever does not serve you, whatever doesn't belong in those cells, down into Mother Earth, where it can be neutralized. Picture yourself now with your mind's eye under a beautiful, brilliantly white waterfall. And the water is your energy. It just flows into you. And it's going quicker and quicker and quicker. You feel amazed at the power and the beauty of this energy. And at your amazement, you now realize you are this energy. You are radiant light. This energy is past, present, and future. It knows all things. You have access to everything you will ever need to know. Breathing in, breathing out. And say to yourself, I am light. I am peace. I am contentment. I am thankful for all I have ever been, all that I am now, and all that I will ever be. Breathing in, breathing out. Say to yourself, I am light. I am peace. I am contentment. What is the answer to that which I seek? I am thankful for all that I am, all that I have ever been, and all that I ever will be. Breathing in, breathing out. I am light. I am peace. I am contentment. What is the answer
to that which I seek. I am thankful for all that I am, all that I have ever been, and all that I will ever be. Breathing in, breathing out. And ask yourself, if money weren't an issue, if there were nothing to stand in the way of that which I would like to experience in the world next, what would that be? If money weren't an issue, if there were nothing to stand in the way of what I would like to experience in the world next, what would that be? Breathing in, breathing out. Starting to come back to the room, keeping the eyes closed. 5. What is it that is for my highest and greatest good? 4. What brings a sense of peace, joy, love, health, well-being, and abundance? 3. What can't help but magnetize to me? 2. What brings me excitement? 1. What does it look like? What's next? Breathing in, breathing out, and open your eyes. What does your what's next look like? What is your question? That question is your prayer to Spirit. So now I invite you to take that prayer, take that question. Or maybe you have nothing and you just want to feel in the light of God. I invite you to come up, light your candle, plant it in the prayer bucket while John plays a most beauteous song. circumstance in their life. Maybe they are just divinely in love, loving every essence of what's going on in their lives right now. Maybe full of gratitude for healing that has taken place. Maybe hopes and desires for something that they wish to demonstrate, health and love, peace. We get a lot of peace. Or maybe what's next? What do I do now? Show me, God. So let's pray for each other along with ourselves. Hands up. Hands up. Dear sweet Father, Mother God, we are so very grateful for the blessing of this day, all of our yesterdays, and all of our tomorrows. I know that there is but one mind, and this mind is God. This mind is all there is. It is in all, over all, through all. There is no place where it is not, whatever we choose to call it individually. And if this is the grand creator of all things, and everything is its own creation, then I and each person here and at home and within the world must be what it is, must have that beautiful spark, that beautiful essence of spirit. Therefore, we are in control of our own lives. We run succinctly with spirit, with our energetic flow in our life. Dear God, I accept a shift and movement in consciousness this day for everybody that prayed their prayer. Just opening up to the divine, asking the questions, whatever the questions are, whatever the what next is. May I be guided, may I be directed, may I be shown the perfect path for me, whatever that is. Spirit knows. Spirit knows. I accept this knowingness beyond a doubt, knowing that Spirit shows up in the grandest and the mightiest of ways when we're least expecting it. Thank you, God. I now release this word unto the universal law, knowing it is done in mind and to be made manifest in form, as God is now an immediate manifestation in my life, as it is in each and every one of yours. And so it is. You're on, buddy.
How deep is your love? How bright is your sky? Have you ever smiled without knowing why? Have you walked through a meadow and laughed till you cried? Have you up from that mountain top that you are alive? I did not always know who I wanted to be. I looked to the world outside instead of in me. I believed when they said I If you trust in yourself, well, you might be surprised. How deep is your love? How bright is your sky? Have you ever smiled without knowing why? Have you walked through a meadow and laughed till you cried? Have you yelled from a mountaintop till you are alive? Have you yelled from a mountaintop? I am alive. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
And that is from the title of his CD, How Bright Is Your Sky, the song to the title of it. Is it warm in here or is it the energy? Sometimes I can't tell the difference anymore. If I wasn't on hormones, I think it was a hot flash. So sorry. Pardon me. I know. TMI. All right. This week, the message, what's next? You know there's two ways you can say what's next, right? Watch this. Okay. You guys follow me. What's next? Follow me. What's next? Do you feel a difference, a shift in the energy from what's next to what's next? Yeah. Okay. So either way you do it, you're right. Either way you do it, you're right. It's your life. Spirit's paying attention to what you say and how you say it. Right? It does. I think I just posted on Facebook. I stole it from someone, but I love this. God, you have my full permission to blow me away with miracles. Blow me away with miracles, whatever that is. Raymond Charles Barker, I was talking to my boss the other day, and sometimes we talk on a different level. And so we were talking about the definition of prosperity. You've heard me say it before. Prosperity is the ability to do what you want to do at the instant you want to do it, right? So that means you have all the money you need to do it. That means you have the perfect partner in which to do it with. I mean, that is prosperity to me. Maybe you don't know what you want next. Maybe you don't know what it is that's coming down the line, but you want it to feel good, right? Feel good. So to know what's next, we need to start at the beginning. So if we go traditional, God is the religious name for the creator of all things, right? That's what we hear. Yeah. Mind is the metaphysical name for God. I say it at the beginning of my affirmative prayers. You heard me say it up here when we began prayer. There is one mind. This mind is God. This mind is all there is. That mind is my mind now. Anything that exists is because it's an idea in that one mind. So when I say mind, I'm talking, you can call it God. You can call it, Marcy says, science. You can call it universe, spirit, Lord, Jesus, love. Whatever it is that you choose to call this magnificent essence and power that we all reside within, and it resides within us as that divine spark that we met up with in meditation. We might say that all creation is an effect of the one cause. So we also call this universal energy, right? We call it cause. First cause. What we think into it. First cause. Everything we see here is an effect of that perfect thought idea, right? So we have cause, we have effect. Yes. We can't see the cause, but we can see the effect from what's happening in our everyday lives. Okay. So when we see what's showing up, what we have been thinking about a lot, what we've been holding in our heart, whether it's grudges or fear, anger, upset, any of that stuff, or whether it's happy, joy, loving, everything that is showing up in our lives that's demonstrating is because of our thought into that one mind, cause and effect. Louise Hay, Wayne Dyer, everybody around here, thoughts are things. Because it begins with a thought that goes into our heart. And once it's in our heart, it's game on. Repeat after me. I am the master of my fate. Do you believe that? Yeah, me too. I am the captain of my soul. I believe that too. It's not our bank account, it's not our birth order, it's not our education, not the color of our skin, nor our sex identity. Our life is determined by the activity of our own consciousness. You know who said that? No, you don't. Joel Goldsmith said it. And that's the class we're going to be teaching in a couple of weeks, Monday nights, 5:30 p.m., with regards to prayer and healing. It's a little different than Ernest Holmes, so we won't be using any of those books, just Joel Goldsmith's. Anyway, we are made of God. Oh, the name of the book, I wrote it down. The Art of Spiritual Healing. Okay, so we're made of God. It is universal, which means it belongs to everyone and everyone alike, everywhere, all the time, and no exceptions. Even when we're not conscious of it, do you think it's still working? It is. Because y'all have trained minds. You've been doing this a while, right? So even if you don't believe that there's a God or a universe or another power, the law of mind is always working according to your own faiths and your beliefs. Ernest Holmes, the founder of religious science, will tell us that there is more power in that trained mind than there is in the untrained mind. We can't afford the luxury of one negative thought when we hold on to that thought. That's why we always emphasize around here that thoughts are things. And I'm guilty too. I do it. I went through a few months, a little bit more than a few months. It wasn't a dark night of the soul, but boy, it didn't feel good. So my work, I've been there many, many years, decided the funding for all my programs that I was doing, they decided there wasn't any more funding for me in those programs. So they slid me over to another program. The first day on the program, my body started to vibrate. And it didn't feel good. So when you guys start to feel stuff in your body, you recognize that feeling, you go back to where you first felt that feeling. Is this a good thing or is this a nasty thing? For me, it was a nasty thing. It took me back to many years ago when the body was sick before it broke down. I lived like that for many years. I didn't realize what it was doing to the inside. What goes on up here is what shows up in here. All right. So I was very grateful to have metaphysical assistance over here to handle this stuff so I could do my stuff with God. I started to change up my attitude. I was sitting in my chair. You guys know every day I get up, I do my prayer work, and then the vibes would go away, and I would sit there in beautiful silence with spirit. But I get up and I go to work. Here comes the vibrations again. This is so not good. This is like not even me. But it did, and I dealt with it for a while. But, you know, I had to stay with God on this. I had to know that God was knowing exactly what it was doing with my life because I'm praying for it, and I'm teaching you guys this is the way to do it. I can't come here and say, well, God didn't work. I had to wait it out until I could come say something to you. So metaphysical work going on here. I was praying in the morning. Nerves were going on. I walk into the office one day. My boss says, Pauline, for all you didn't know, Pauline, come into my office. And I go, yes? Well, this job just became open. You want it? Yep. Don't you want to think about it? Nope. Yeah, so my husband John and I have this thing. We talk to each other about every time there's some decision going on. We do our little texting. We call on the phone or whatnot. And then there are those times where we call it an executive decision. I made an executive decision immediately. Hands down, that's the way that was going to be. It was hard. And this is what I mean when I talk about walking our talk. We have to stay in it. We have to know that Spirit, beyond a shadow of a doubt, is working in our lives according to our own faith and our beliefs. Are you putting the time in to journal? Are you putting the time in to sit with Spirit and feel that most magnificent massage on the inside of yourself and your soul? Yeah. Then I asked myself, what did I learn? I don't like doing that one. So, and I have to tell you, once she said that, the shakies went away. Pay attention to your cues in your body. Pay attention to your tears. Pay attention to, any of you ever like feel bad about something and then like your whole heart center just like sinks, or you feel like this heaviness in it, right? Of course, something doesn't feel right. We have to change something up. But what was happening was there was 6 months between the programs I was in and the position that became available. So I had to do something in between or retire, which I'll come to, not a bad idea, but I chose not to do that. And Spirit had a plan. But the other position wasn't ready yet. So it had to do something with me. Spirit is there all the time, just waiting for us to turn to it, no matter what situation or circumstance is looking like. So, at one point in time, we didn't use electricity. We didn't have vehicles. We didn't have airplanes. Isn't there a movie, Airplanes, something? Anyway. So we didn't have any of that. But the laws of nature have always been the same. Nothing changed with the laws of nature. There is a universal law that complies with our every demand. And I'm not a beseecher. I'm a demander. When we demand, the law of the universe knows that we mean business. But be careful what attitude you're demanding with. Yeah. We only need to acknowledge it and turn on the light switch. Cause, right? You can't see cause. You can't see God. You can't see that first cause. But you know it's there because when you turn on the light switch, there's the effect. Right? We have a cause and effect. So, John, the name of that author was Emmett Fox. I read a lot of him. And he refers to the light as a spiritual beam. It's an oldie but goodie book called Alter Your Life. And he refers to like navigation in an airline. He refers to it as the beam. And when the airplane stays within the beam, which we now know as navigation, he's safe. The pilot is safe. There's no birds there. There's no fog there. Or if there is fog, he's still safe. There's no other airplanes in front of him. He's in the beam, and he's safe. When we have peace of mind and some sense of the presence of Spirit, we are safe from the outer effects of life. Stay in the beam. Stay with it. There is guidance. When we're off the beam, what happens when we're off the beam? Who can tell me? Say again? Fog. What do we feel when we're yes? What do we feel? We feel like we're in the fog, don't we? And what happens when we're in the fog? We fall. We trip. Discombobulated. Off balance. Yeah, anybody? Yeah. And I'll tell you another one. Just for kicks and giggles, we always say fear is the worst one, because fear gets us every time. You know what's right up there with fear? Resentment. And not one of you can tell me that you've never felt resentful before. If you find yourself in resentfulness, you're not in the beam. Get out of it immediately. It's not a good one. Go right back to God. Get in the beam, even if things are not rectifying themselves immediately. Stay with it. Call a practitioner. Call a minister. What's next, God? What's next? This doesn't feel good. So when we ask what's next, are we anticipating something crummy coming around the corner? does it always have to be a bad thing? It doesn't. Can't we just say with a big old grin on our face, what's next? I mean, who wants to be an Eeyore anyway? I could do a talk on that, but it would be so out of integrity. Ask yourself, what is trying to happen for me? What's trying to happen through me? And then get excited. Who's that guy that I like, John Joel Osteen? He stands up there with the biggest old smile on his face, and he says, God is coming, and he's going to make you happy, and your world is going to turn around again. Well, guess what? Get excited, because something good is coming around the bend, depending on how you're asking what's next. What's next? I want this. I want something fun. I want to do what I want to do at the instant I want to do it. It doesn't have to be a physical thing. I tend to get a little impatient with the universe. It's not my time. It'll happen when God says it's time. So did you know that sometimes Spirit has no other way of reaching us except through these difficulties, transitions, upsets, or fears? Right? Because what's that telling us to do? Change. Oh, awful word. It'll make me change, aren't you? Does not have to be a bad thing. It'll be something different, and different is not always a bad thing. Our good comes to us out of the infinite invisible according to, once again, our faiths and beliefs. Not because you did that to me and I'm mad and you did that and now I'm like this poor little victim just, wallowing in my sorrows. No, we're responsible for ourselves and how we present ourselves. I had a lot of opportunity to speak with people this last year. There are certain phases, different phases of their life, and they're wondering what's next. Well, we've made it through our 20s, barely. We had loves. We got married, some of us. We worked out in the world doing God knows what, and we raised children. Some of them are still coming back. We're heading toward, or we are retired. And then there lies the question, what's next? Then it's, how do I shift? Change. Shift is a much easier word, isn't it, than change? How do I shift from doing all the time to being? Who am I? What do I want? What do I even like? We now begin to peel away the skins of the onion. And for many, a spiritual evolution begins. Layer by layer, we begin to peel away all the identities that we have come to know so well in our lives, one upon the other, until there's no more onion. And what happens when there's no more onion? Yeah! I love Rev Sherry. We have the opportunity to recreate our lives as to what we want it to be, but this time from a state of grace. Take the time daily to turn within, to meditate. Stay in the what? Presence is good. Yeah, beam. We're talking about high beam. Who said high beam? Wow. Yes. Journal. Take the time to set some realistic goals for yourself. And I don't want to hear, I don't got a journal. I don't have it. John and I brought you all journals. And if you don't have one, they're right there at the back of the room. Take one with you when you go. So remember that our answers don't come from the outside. Where do our answers come from? Right here. They come from within. Now, all that stuff going on the outside, that helps slap us back to the inside. You're not giving me answers. Yeah, true. Like the spiritual pinball machine, if you're out of line, go whack, and it hits you over that way until you make it all the way home. So our answers that we receive are very specific to us as individual souls that are all a part of the grand scheme of things. I think, Reverend Sherry, you call that the net? Do you call that the net?
for the sake of the moment, and y'all want to get out of here to go see that 49ers pregame. So ask the questions. Ask the questions, and then remember to listen for the answers. What's next? And so it is. Namaste.
Thank you, Reverend Pixie. Awesome as always. Oops, I forgot my clicker again. Just grab that. All right, so now it is our joyful time of giving. So this is our opportunity to support the Amani Center. If it's your first time, your presence is your gift. But for those who are fed here spiritually, this is our opportunity to give back to this center that is teaching us, growing us, giving this space to show up for learning, for Sundays, for music, for karaoke, for full moon events, for whatever it is. So you can use the cards that are in the white seat backs to scan and give digitally if you like. We really appreciate when you're giving consistently, or you set up a regenerative giving so that the board can really budget what's coming ahead. We're going to pass a basket. You throw some money in there. You can set it up so that it comes out of your bank every month. That's what I do. So I have full control of it, but every month on my payday, that goes out and comes directly to the Amani Center. There's also a donate button on everything that we email you, our newsletter once a month, our weekly updates, and if you're not getting those, please sign up for them. You could see me after and I'll help you with that. So right now we're going to have Reverend Cherry come up and she will help you bless those gifts before you give them, and then we'll pass the baskets.
So just with a joyful energy, just be in gratitude for whatever it is you share, whether it's your treasure, your time, your energy, your intention. All of that is of value to you when you are a good steward of what you have to give. The universe responds in kind. So we know this as the truth as it resonates through each one of us, and we're in gratitude for how easy it is to give and receive. And together we say, and so it is.
Love is but a song we sing, fear's the way we die. You can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing, and you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Some will come and some will go, we will surely pass. When the one who left us here returns for us at last. Ooh, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another.
the song I sing, you will understand. Listen. You hold the key to love and fear. It's there at your command. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there in your trembling hand. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Right now. Right now.
I say thank you for these blessings, knowing that they go out and they give exactly what they need to give to what is the highest and best of all. And together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, Reverend Sherry. All right, do we have our kids here? Let's bring them up.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Well, we did some potting and planting today. So, anyways, well, and we are here to, we are the hands and feet of God, right?
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you from Marie and Addie for helping out. Yeah, someone's getting some nice plants at home. All right. So just a reminder, we're going to move the chairs to the sides when you're done. So stacking this side on that side, this side on that side, if you have time, and if you're able to help with that. Also, if you're interested in learning about the Healing Arts Center, please meet us over there. I know some of you in a hurry to get out of here. There'll be other opportunities, but it is going to be free. Everyone gets their free turn for 1 month. Also, if you bring someone else, you get another free. So
Do it.
tell your friends.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
it's awesome. All right, so let's all stand. We're going to sing our closing song together.
3, 4. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. And I will meet you in grace. I will meet you in grace.
And so we just move forward this week in the light and the love and the peace and the power that I know each of you are in your own lives. Together we say,
And
So it is.